Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to be working some more on the Lego jungle. So the jungle is looking pretty amazing how it is, but there is actually one Lego set that I want to take out of the jungle and put a different one there instead, because that Lego set no longer fits in with the theme of the jungle. And the set that I'm talking about getting rid of is the Gyrosphere set over here, the Jurassic World Gyrosphere. So this jungle, it used to have a bit of like a Jurassic World thing going on. There was some dinosaurs scattered about and there was like a fence somewhere in there. But it was looking a bit cluttered, so that's why I decided to get rid of all the Jurassic World and Jurassic Park stuff. And I just replaced it all with trees. And this, the Gyrosphere set, is the only thing that's left from all of that stuff. So what we're going to do today is remove the Gyrosphere set and replace it with something that I think is pretty cool. Okay everyone, and there you go. I have detached the Jurassic World Gyrosphere set from the base plate. I've put the base plate back in the jungle, so now we're ready to build the other set. But first, to get this set, I'm just going to have to quickly venture into the backlog to retrieve it. Here it is. That, my friends, is the one. Alright everyone, and this is the one, this little Lego Creator 3-in-1 cabin, and I love these 3-in-1 creator sets. I think they're great, because as you can see there's already two little cabins in the jungle, but this one is actually slightly different, and it even comes with like a little mountain at the side there, so I'm looking forward to building it. We might have to make some slight modifications to it to sort of further blend it into our jungle, but I'm looking forward to it, so let's get to building. Okay, so here we go. I've opened it up and we have all of our pieces in a big bag there, and we have 3 instruction books. I'm going to be building the one that you can see on the box there, which is this one with the little mountain next to it, the one that you can see on the box. So yeah, let's get going. Alright everyone, and there you go, the cabin is complete and I think it looks pretty awesome. And as you can see, we have quite a lot of pieces left over, and that is just because I didn't want to build that little tree that you can see on the box there, just because I would rather build my own trees that I already have in the jungle. And I decided not to build that little brick built bird up there because I'm just not a big fan of the brick built animals. So first of all, let's all say hello to Steve. This is Steve and this is Steve's house. Steve enjoys rock climbing as a hobby, and he also loves a good cup of coffee. And if we look down here, we can see the Steve-mobile, which is how he gets around. So, one of my favourite things about Steve's little house over here is that you can actually open up just like that. So then we can get a look inside at some of the little details. So, some of the details that can be found within Steve's house are a fireplace, some logs to put on the fire, and a little table. And then in the other room there's a set of drawers with a lantern on top and a nice little picture of a pirate ship on the wall there. But to be honest, I think this set could use some more details inside, especially the floor, because as you can see it's just green. So I might try and find some brown plate and just put that on the floor to give it a better look. Alright, and just like that, the cabin looks a lot better. So in this room I have added a bed and a small table. Then in this room I have just put a hot dog on the table, as well as a little compass, which I think was left over from a Pirates of the Caribbean set. And also, as you can see, I've completely covered the green floor with brown plate, which looks a lot better. Okay, so as good as this set looks, we are going to have to change it a bit just to further blend it into our jungle. So we're going to have to take away the water because we already have a little river that's running through the jungle, and I don't really want like a smaller one connecting to it because I'm happy with how it looks already. So that means we're going to have to take all of this water off too that's trickling down the side, and we're also going to have to remove the bridge here. This little campfire can stay, but the snow on top, I'm going to replace that just with some dark bluish grey slopes. And then I might actually replace the actual rock panels themselves, the big ones, to the dark grey ones, because those are light grey, just so it matches the other mountains in the jungle. Alright, and just like that it is done, and it actually looks a lot cleaner like this. As you can see, I changed the light grey rock panels at the top of the mountain for dark grey ones, just so it matches the other mountain in the jungle. I ran out of the small light bluish grey cheese slope, so it could still use a bit more detail, but you know what, it looks good enough. And now we even have a little parking spot for the Steve-mobile. Also, before we place this in the jungle, I just want to show you this little detail that I don't think I showed you before, but inside of the cave there is some sort of little crystal or something like that that is hanging from the ceiling, which I think is quite nice. Alright everyone, and there you go, it blends into the jungle very well. We do need some trees to put maybe at the back of it, maybe one or two just in front of it, just to blend it in a little bit further, but that will be for another video. Alright everyone, and there you go, it looks great. We have the whole jungle looks great, but we have 3 little cabins in the jungle now. And yeah, there is still some more work to do, but that's for another video. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later.